My dear students, I'm very happy to see you today. Do you know why? Today we have new and important lesson. Our lesson today about the speed. But today, a speed of the chemical reaction. We have a different type of the speed of the chemical reaction. You must learn how can you use them in your life. Let's see and go. Speed of the chemical reaction. Surface area. Surface area exposed from the reactants. Yeah, surface area here depending on you have small pieces, large pieces, or what do you have? Let's see what is the effect of surface area. We have here different material. The first one is what? Good. Is iron. Second what? Is what? Second one is what? Is iron also. But there is difference here. This is cubic. One cubic iron and the other is powder iron. Do you think which one make fast reaction? The first or the second? Add to both of them acid. You see the acid in first one, the acid in second one. You know what happened for the reaction. The color of the first one is changed and the reaction will be fast. Here the drops of the acid stay as it is. I ask, why here the reaction stay and concentrated and give hydrogen gas? Here, no, the reaction is slowly. Because in cube we have a small surface area. But here we have large surface area. The reaction here stay and fast. And look for this. Yeah, it's fast one. You see, but here nothing. Is slowly, move slowly. You can say now, chemical reaction here depend on the surface area. It's easy and good. The reaction occurs only in the molecules of the outer layer of the reactants. Say, due to the bigger surface of the reactants exposed the faster of this reaction. Large surface area, increase of the chemical reaction will be occur. At the same time here, when Fe added to 2HCl hydrochloric acid, so you have here FeCl2 iron 2 chloride. At the same time, you have a what? Hydrogen gas will be evolved. This reaction number one. What about the other? The other can be, as you see, concentration of reactants. Concentration has an effect, sure, has a large effect. When you get here, the concentration of the reactants increase. Collision between molecules here increase. Thus, the reaction speed increase. It means fast reaction. So, concentration controlled by the motion of the collision between molecules. Also, you can say here the other step. Look, my dear, HCl, HCl. It means the same experiment, but here diol and the other is concentrated one. We have here two types of the acid. One of them is concentrated and the other is diluted. How can I differentiate between them? It's easy. I find the pose and I add 2 pieces of zinc. This is in the first one. You see, the reaction here is very fast and give gas. What about the other? The reaction is slowly. This it means the first one has high concentration and the hydrogen gas is evolved, as you see. But the other one, the reaction is slowly and give hydrogen gas also. Do you think why? Because here the speed of the chemical reaction depends on concentration of the materials. High concentration, it means fast reaction? Speed of the chemical reaction increase by increasing what? The concentration of the reactants. Ask yourself why. Due to increasing collision between molecules. My lover, don't forget the effect of concentration. You must say this is by the reasons and these equations. When you get to Mg, it means magnesium, and add it to HCl. Do you think what is the result here? The result will be magnesium chloride, MgCl2. At the same time, hydrogen gas will be evolved. Do you know why? It means simple substitution reaction, which you studied before. Catch this and tell me what you learned. When I say number 3, temperature. Temperature is the third factor of the chemical reaction. Temperature here, it means when you get by increasing the temperature of the reaction, the movement of the molecules increase. So the collision between molecules increase. It means the speed of the chemical reaction increase. So this factor, temperature, will be high, movement will be higher, collision will be highest. So this it means the factor that affect for the speed of the chemical reaction. This not only, we have a different experiments to tell me about substitution. This is a type of substitution reaction. I have a compound and I want to see the effect for this gas in this compound. Add some of HCl and see. Oh, there is a reaction. The reaction here increase and the gas evolve and the salt precipitate. Do you think what this means? This it means substitution reaction. The reaction in OH plus some of the carbon hydroxide. The reaction between HCl and some of the salts, as you see. Now, my dear, I have sodium carbonate and HCl. The gases evolve with this carbon dioxide. How can I know that? We can know by close it to the flame. When I close the flame to it and see what happened. It's put out carbon dioxide, put out the flame. So what do you know? The effect? Yes, the gas here, CO2. Can be no ignition or glowing splint will be put out. This is sodium carbonate. My dear, all factors depending on main point. High temperature, high concentration. It means you have high speed. High speed, why? Due to increase the collision between molecules. So collision increase, it means temperature and the concentration increase, it means speed of the chemical reaction increase. Don't forget the important factors. What about to get the other part? Let's see now. Have increasing the temperature of the flame, while if you want to stop this reaction in the food, what you do? Decrease the speeding. So to preserve the food for long time, you have to keep it in what? To refrigerator. Why? Because it has a low temperature. Why? To decrease the speed of the reaction by effect of the bacteria, because make the food more spoiled is not important for this, but the important to know, keeping food in your life, it means put it in refrigerator. At the same time, for this, you know the factor number 4. Factor number 4, it means what? Catalyst. Catalyst, it means what? I think you know it well. Catalyst. Catalyst, it means the substance increasing the speed of the reaction, but without it changing. Let's see what happened now. Here, different materials. Both of them are the catalyst. Do you think what is meant by this catalyst? catalyst, it means substance that increases the speed of reaction without change. The first one, it's just a piece of sweet potato. Oh, sweet potato is a catalyst? Sure, it's a catalyst. Why? Because increase the speed of the reaction. Get some pieces of them and try to find what its effect. You see, I have slide. This slide is what? This slide of sweet potato. I add to this reaction. Do you think make reaction? Let's see. Now, I add it to hydrogen peroxide. Concentrate and look. Types of the catalyst. From the last, you can say the catalyst, it has two types. The first type is a positive catalyst, but the second one is negative catalyst. There is big difference? Sure, it has a big difference. Look at this. Positive catalyst, it means catalyst which speed up the chemical reaction. Negative catalyst, slow down the chemical reaction. Oh, one faster, one slower. Yeah, it means positive and negative. Due to conclusion, MnO2, manganese dioxide. Manganese dioxide is a positive catalyst. Why? Increase the breaking up hydrogen penta or hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. It changed into water and oxygen. Why this is happen? Because manganese dioxide, it means positive catalyst. Catch it well. Also, you can deduce that. What this mean? Properties of the catalyst. Properties here, it means number one, they change only the speed of the reaction. Only? Yeah, but don't affect us in its beginning or ending. Just you add it, help it to make it more faster, but stop after time. No affection, no changing for reactants or product, beginning and end. Also, you can say the catalyst mass don't change before or after the reaction. No changing for the mass because it's a catalyst. At the same time, you can say they are bonded to the reactants only separated to form, yes, reactants and products. My lover, they decrease the amount of energy needed for this reaction. This is the importance for the catalyst. At the same time, you can say they are used in a small amount. Just you add few particles, few molecules of this catalyst, which is enough to complete the reaction. Enzymes. Enzymes also is a catalyst, but there is bigger difference. This enzyme is the catalyst inside the human body. Yes, we have a catalyst also. Look, my dear, when I say enzymes in the human body have very important functions. Why? In breathing, moving, and the food digestion. Everything in your body can be controlled by the enzymes. Yeah, we know that because enzymes is a catalyst in our bodies. My lover, when I say biological reaction in human body occur in presence of what? In enzymes. Why? To rapid more than 1,000 times than without enzymes to make the reaction inside the human body increase. Enzymes increase, biological reaction inside the human body increase. So it's impossible to live without enzymes. At the same time, you can get this example. Put a piece of sweet potato into beaker with hydrogen what? Hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. and see what happened. Oxidase enzymes act as a catalyst. Oxidase, yes, oxidase enzymes here is a type of enzyme inside the potato which help for its biological factors, biological reactions, help in decomposition into H2O2. When I say the catalytic converter is very important. Catalytic converter, it means the metallic car that means exist in the cars to treat the harmful gases emitted from the engine. This catalytic converter has an idea for its work, idea of operations. The idea of this, it means ceramic cells which are similar to the cells increase the surface area that exposed to the reaction to economize the use and the expensive metal to protect them and protect our environment. This is important one. The catalyst increase the speed of the reaction with harmful gases. These harmful gases emitted from the engine. We can use it? No. It means this converter protect us from them. What about to see the movie about this? This means you have converter. This is a converter. This converter is found in the down of the car connected to the engine, and it has a catalytic converter here. You see, it means restaurant, and the other it means muffler. Now, when you add this converter for the lower part of the car, it means absorbing for the different gases that result from the inside this. You see, the converter has bad the effect by the harmful gases that result. This is not nice one, can't be used, but if I want to make it well again, I must cut it, as you see, into bad section not used and the other section is used. Look from the inside, it has a cover and it has a nut. This cover, it means the nut of ceramic. This ceramic cells has catalyst. Look at this. I try to cut what we find inside. Look at this part. This part, cut it into two sections and look at this layer. This outer is a metal, but from the inside it means the catalyst. Protected, as you see, from the cylinder. This cylinder, it has ceramic cell. Absorb a lot of the harmful gases. When I cut it, I can see something from inside. Look at this. This cells becomes, as you see, closed. Closed, it means absorbed harmful gases. So can't work. NO, CO, HCX, different gases will be filtered inside into oxides and change into N2, CO2, H2O. These gases NO work as catalyst. Also CO, also HCX. This is the catalyst. The catalyst try to decompose into N2O2. Useful one. CO2, good. CO2 and water, excellent. So changing the harmful gases into useful gases. All of them is occurred inside where? Inside these ceramic cells, because it has main gases, as you see. Connected here by part of the engine to the engine controlled unit to be what? Lambda here, it means the wavelength is changed, air fuel is changed to 14.7. It means change from the not well one to nice one, from the harmful to the useful, if you want to control for your harmful reaction. So after work for a long time becomes black, as you see. Why it becomes like this? It means the absorption of the harmful gases that passes from this converter to the use process of the nitric acid, it's used in manufacture of the dyes, drugs, perfume. Also, it's used in purification of the silver and the gold. But you have here copper, brass, bronzes. This is the affecting for this nitric acid. It's used as oxidizer for the rockets. At the same time, manufacture of explosive material. This it means also can be used in laboratory as reagent. The major nitric acid is used in manufacture ammonium nitrate. When you get some drops of the sodium hydroxide, it means you have here caustic soda. It means NaOH. And I find here phenolphthalein. It means reagent. It means detecting one as a litmus paper. You remember litmus paper? We hear phenolphthalein, and I add drops of it. Concentrate for the color for this reaction. The color here, as you see, it change into good. It's red one, as you see. Now, do you think the color will change if you add HCl? Sure, we add drops of HCl to this reaction. Concentrate for the color of this reaction. We add it as a drops. From the drop to another, the color of red one start to be disappeared. Oh, when I stir them, no color now. I ask, what happened here? You have neutralization because sodium chloride is formed NaCl, Na positive and Cl negative. It's a good mixture. It's a good lesson to say the mixture. When I say this word, you must learn matter can be classified into pure and mixture, tea, soup, blood, or different one. All of them are what? Are mixture because they contains solute and solvent. Oh, solute and solvent. Yes, solute and solvent. Solute, it means what? Solvent, it means what? This we learn through the mixture. Both of them, as you see, water. Yes, it's water. Do you think the solution? Not yet, but can make a solution. Mixture is classified according to the homogeneity. Into what and what? Homogeneity. It means look like each other or different from each other. Let's see the first. When I say for number one, homogeneous mixture means look like each other, has no separation for different layer, and we can see it. In the second one, we can say non-homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. We can differentiate between them. Sure we can. Let's see the important lesson and this practical one. You have two solutions, both of them, as you see, water. Yes, it's water. Do you think the solution? Not yet, but can make a solution. When I get some pieces of the oil, some drops of the oil, like you see, add oil to the first one. You see, we add oil to the first tube. Concentrate for this drops of the oil. Do you think, what do you see? I have to think the first one, you have a layer of the oil and the lower one is what? Is a water. Do you think what this means? It means this solution is not be homogeneous, not like each other. This heterogeneous. Hetero, yeah, it means mix it together but in different layers. What about the other one? It's just water. You see, water. This water can make also solution. Why not? Let's see. Get some sugar and add sugar to the water. You see, I have here a sugar and I try to mix them. Make like you see. You see, where is the layers? Here we haven't layer. I have two different solutions. One of them as a layer, the other mix it together. It means homogeneous. This homogeneous solution, this heterogeneous solution, this can be separated by difficult methods. This can be separated easily. Do you know we can separate them? Yes, we can do that. How? Let's see how can be separated. We have a funnel. When I get a funnel and I put it here to separate them, what you do? Nothing. Get a paper. This paper is what? This it means good filter paper. I put it at the top of the funnel as you see, and then try to add this solution. I have different layers. Do you think how can be? The drops of the water will start to fall down and we see the solution. Now you have here the oil. We can separate it, yeah, easily by simple physical method. But the first one, it's difficult. Why? Because we need for the first solution homogeneous, difficult physical methods or the chemical conditions, but the other one, it's easy to be separated. Now you have homogeneous and heterogeneous. Now we are at the end of the lesson. I hope you to understand the lesson well. See you soon. Thank you and goodbye.